Hi, my name is Lennart Östman, and I'm gonna show you in this video the way I go about to post-process the fractals I make. I make a lot of fractals in a Fractal app for Mac that's called Fractal Architect 2. I think it's the best Fractal app for Mac that there is. When I post my fractals, I see that a lot of people posting fractals don't do very much post-processing, and post-processing is very important to bring out that last bit of shine in the fractals to really lift them. And I want to show you how I do this. I will work with this fractal, and I will make a new copy from the original so you can see the difference when we are finished. I go to full screen mode, and the first thing I do is to remove all color like this to make it only grayscale, and I do that because then it's easier to work on the contrast and the levels and curves and stuff like that, because you don't get distracted by the color. So the first thing I do here is to give it a little bit more contrast. I would think that this fractal needs a rather lot more contrast. There's not much contrast going on when it's unprocessed like this. So let's put the contrast here, and then I bring a little clarity, definition to it. That's too much. If you bring too much definition, you get a harsh effect, and I don't want that. I think somewhere there. Excuse me. Then I will bring in the highlights and shadows to see if I can brighten up the shadows a bit. Not too much, because that will also take away from the contrast that I've added. I just ease a bit of shadow light in there. Like that, yes. Then I zoom in to see the fractal in 100% size, and I see if I can sharpen it up a bit. Somewhere like that's too much. Let's put it there, like that. I think that this fractal might need a little vignetting too. Now, doesn't too much. I reset that. But now I think we can bring in the color. Bring in the color. That's too much, I think. Let it land somewhere there, like that. And we went from this to this. See the difference? And when you're working with fractals, you don't have to worry about it looking unnatural or something like that, like you have to do when you're working on a photo, because this stuff isn't photographic natural from the beginning. I think that made the whole difference. Let's leave the full screen mode, and you can see here too the difference side by side. like this. There's a lot of difference. This one here is the unprocessed fractal, straight out of the Fractal application, and this one is the post-processed fractal. And you see that it really brings a whole different level of shine and quality to it. And that was about it. Thank you for listening.